to the quarterfinals. And then the second place was The Wire with 37% of the votes. Next grouping is Monk, Firefly, Phineas and Ferb, and The Office. Out of the four, I probably went with Firefly. Firefly did come in third place, so it's gone. The Office came in first with 41% of the votes. Phineas and Ferb came in second, 29% of the votes. Next one, we have Gilmore Girls, Chappelle Show, Malcolm in the Middle, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm always going to pick Chappelle Show, personally. And it did come in first place with 31% of the votes. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia came in second with 29%. Next, we have Lost, Curb Your Enthusiasm, How I Met Your Mother, and Friday Night Lights. Personally, I would go with How I Met Your Mother, and it did come in second with 29% of the votes. Lost came in first with 32% of the votes. Next grouping, is 30 Rock, Arrested Development, The League, and Mad Men. Arrested Development came in first with 32% of the votes. There was a Friday vote between The League and Mad Men, and I'm not the only one in my group that loves The League. The League did win by 25.5% of the votes, so it did come in second place. It moves on. And then we have 24, Parks and Rec, Scrubs, and Dexter. Of the four, I probably would go with Scrubs, but it did come in last place. Parks and Rec came in first with 39% of the votes. Dexter came in second with 22% of the votes. And then we had our first 1v1, and this 1v1 was a Friday vote. Modern Family versus Entourage. And with 50.5% of the votes, Modern Family moves on. So we're on round 4. Breaking Bad automatically goes to the quarterfinals. And the lowest part of this bracket will automatically go to the semifinals. So we have Phineas. This is the last round of 4 groupings. Last round of groupings were 4. The rest of this will be 1v1s. So we have Phineas and Ferb, The Wire, Lost, and The Office. Of the 4, I probably pick The Wire, and The Wire did come in second with 37% of the votes. Office came in first with 37% of the votes. Those two move on. And then we have How I Met Your Mother, Chappelle Show, The League, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Again, The Chappelle Show and The League is my 1 and 2 favorite TV shows of all time. I always will go with Chappelle Show, but I love The League. But The Chappelle Show did come in first with 36% of votes. How I Met Your Mother came in second with 28% of the votes. Then we have Modern Family, Arrested Development, Dexter, and Parks and Rec. First place was Arrested Development, 31% of the votes. And then we had a Friday vote between Dexter and Parks and Rec. With 29.5% of the votes, Parks and Rec moves on. So, in the quarterfinals, the rest of these are 1v1s. Outside of the Chappelle Show, which get automatically bye into the fourth, to the semifinals. So the 1v1s, we have Breaking Bad versus How I Met Your Mother. Breaking Bad did win by 69% of the votes. Then we have The Wire versus Parks and Rec. The Wire did win by 64% of the votes. Then we have The Office versus Arrested Development. The Office wins by 55% of the votes. So we are in the semifinals, final 4. We have Breaking Bad versus The Chappelle Show. I personally would have picked The Chappelle Show, personally. Let me go back. So we had Breaking Bad versus How I Met Your Mother in the quarterfinals. I personally went with How I Met Your Mother, but Breaking Bad did move on. Get The Wire versus Parks and Rec. I probably went with The Wire, and The Wire did move on. And we have The Office and Arrested Development. I'm not gonna lie, I think these two are the most overrated sitcoms of all time. Don't give a damn about any of these, but the pick would be The Office. And The Office did win. Semifinals, we got Breaking Bad with Chappelle Show. I personally would have picked the Chappelle Show, but the Chappelle Show did lose by 68% of the votes to Breaking Bad. And then we have The Office versus The Wire. The Office did win by 60% of the votes, and I probably would have picked The Wire. However, though, like I said, I'm going to choose the third place game. The third place game is number 2, The Wire, 2002. versus number 6 Chappelle Show, 2003. And I am definitely going to pick the Chappelle Show. So the Chappelle Show is the third best varsity TV show of the 2000s. However, though, it's not about third. This is about the best. We got number 1, Breaking Bad, 2008. Number 5, The Office, 2005. And I'm just going to be honest, I didn't like any of these shows. I thought Breaking Bad was boring. I could not get past the first season, personally. However, though, Breaking Bad did win by 60% of the votes. So number 1 is Breaking Bad. Number 2 is The Office. Number 3 is The Chappelle Show. Number 4 is The Wire. That's how Twitter has voted for this. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for voting, for listening. I always love doing this. I love doing the brackets. I love doing the podcast. I love talking about what you guys vote for, or how I liked the votes. Hopefully life will stop we'll keep lifing, but we'll let everybody else do this with me. The next time you hear the bracket reviews, we'll be doing 2010 TV shows JV. And like always, I would like to tell you the quarterfinals. So you can, figure out, get excited about how they got there. Okay. So the TV shows in the quarterfinals are Designated Survivor. Mind you, this is 2010 TV shows. So Designated Survivor, Yellowstone, Goldbergs, Ozark, House of Cards, Blue Bloods, and True Detective. Those are the quarterfinals for 2010 TV shows JV. And those are JV. And I know a lot of people like House of Cards. I know my wife loves Ozark. I mean, my friend Amanda loved the Goldbergs. People love Yellowstone. So I can't wait to talk about it with you guys next time. Hopefully there's more, like I said, more people with me next time, but I can't wait to talk about it with you next time. So my name is Deandre Robinson. And if you ever want to come and do your own personal bracket, I will never say no. I will never say no. But you got to do a bracket that I already made, because even though I love doing these brackets, these are bitch to make. That being said, my name is Deandre Robinson, and we are out.